and we're very, very grateful for them. Steve said, I'm going to swing by there and give you guys $100 because I love what you're doing. We appreciate you, Steve. He was also kind of my sponsor when I got into the Knights of Columbus. Helped me get through the second and third degree. So
there you go.
Love Brother Steve. Here's another Paula from St. Anthony and Luling, and she called in at 855-341-5199, made a $30 donation, but not just today, monthly donation.
Wow.
So, Paula,
Club.
a coffee club member. Okay, tell us what's in the coffee club there, Mark.
What's in the coffee club? All right, River Road Coffee. I say River Bend.
Yeah, don't drink
Yeah,
that.
we don't want to. It's not
it's
not Sanka, people. No. It's River Road Coffee. Also a tumbler and a ceramic mug.
Yes,
you're right. We spared no expense.
We spared no expense.
And a copy of Beautiful Hope and a signed print of Jacob Zumo's Our Lady of Prom Sucker.
Yes.
Coffee Club, $1 a day. We make it easy, and while you're drinking that morning coffee or Hawaiian punch in my case, you know that you're supporting Catholic Community Radio.
I'll tell you, man, that and your Tic Tacs, you're just set for the day, aren't you?
That's it. It's breakfast of champions, yes.
Paula, by the way, says Catholic Community Radio is such a blessing. She listens all day, every day. Thank you,
Paula.
Oh, I tell you, Father Mark Beard was with us earlier this morning. We're still getting donations from this is a member of St. Helena Catholic Church. Ken jumped online. It made a $100 donation.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Ken. We appreciate you, and thank you for supporting your pastor and shepherd there in a meet. An anonymous donation from Jefferson. This is a member of St. Agnes Church in Jefferson, a $100 donation. And this person says they listen to Catholic Community Radio since they have retired. And it's just the programs are outstanding, and it strengthens their faith, no doubt about it. I totally agree with you. Another anonymous donation online at ccradio.help. Richard, well, I said anonymous. Richard is his first name, but we won't say his last name. A donation of $50. Thank you very much for that. We have more yet. Melissa from Carville goes to St. Gabriel. Melissa is a new coffee club member, $30 a month. Thank you very much, Melissa.
Wonderful.
In fact, she said that basically she loves Catholic Community Radio, especially Wake Up and the Mass.
And the Mass. Beautiful.
All right.
Our two local shows.
And one more here, donation made in memory of Cosette Harbison. This comes from Aline, who donated $30. Thank you very much for that, Aline. So God bless you, and thank you for being a part of Drive Time here on Catholic Community Radio. Father John Ricardo will be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock in this time slot. But for now, we thank you for your support for Catholic Community Radio to keep us bringing you the message. And by your donations, you become a part of our evangelization effort here, too.
You know that the last donation, Eileen Harbison, she runs the Retreat Center in New Orleans, formerly the Cynical. A little event she has coming up, Scripture and Sips. It's a monthly opportunity to sample 3 wines and explore a story from Scripture in a relaxed setting. Nice. November 2nd is the next one, a blind wine tasting and blind Bartimaeus. And they go together.
Wow.
So,
wow.
And for more information, go to NewOrleansRetreats.com.
I feel like that's only in Louisiana.
How
That's
cool
it.
is that?
Yeah.
That is it.
That's awesome.
Bartimaeus and wine.
That's it.
Both
You
blind
can't
taste.
beat New Orleans.
Catholic
My
faith
gosh.
penetrating culture.
That's it. Wow. Hey, it is Drive Time. Numbers to donate, 855-341-5199. You can go online at ccradio.help. Our goal for this final morning of Drive Time was $5,000. Help us make it happen. And only can do it with your help. We know times are rough. Everybody sees prices going through the roof, and we know you would have to make a choice to where to spend your money. And hey, we're asking you to give some of it to keep the gospel on the air and radio in the New Orleans area, in the Baton Rouge area, and out to the Gulf Coast. And again, those numbers to make a donation to share some of your treasure, to spread the gospel, 855-341-5199. That's 855-341-5199 or ccradio.help. That's ccradio.help. Again, don't forget the coffee club, $1 a day. Get the tumbler, get the mug, get the coffee. And again, only $1 a day. And the print.
The print is a beautiful Our Lady of Prompt Sucker
That's
print.
right.
And
I
that's us.
I didn't mean to leave it out. It's just,
Oh, yeah.
I went to Rummel. I didn't just remember. So, but anyway, again, those numbers, 855-341-5199. In studio, Jason Angелette with the Willwoods community, and David Dawson, the president of Catholic Community Radio. Jason, talking about your ministry, you guys just had a big event after I don't know, 2 or 3 years on ice because of COVID, but the Rock and Bowl event, that's David's place, favorite restaurant next door, the College Inn.
Yes, I had supper and then
so
walked over.
What is that? What is that you
absolutely.
drink over there? What is it you drink?
Sazerac.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're darn right.
Their bread pudding too is just off the charts.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Oh yeah.
I will drive all the way to New Orleans
Yep.
just for that sticky toffee
Yeah,
pudding.
so
It is that good.
It is delightful.
Yes.
So yeah, please check out Yield College Inn. But yeah, we just had our big annual, and because of COVID and everything like that, we had to postpone it. But we had it was our 13th. I guess annual. I guess you can kind of with quotation marks or like maybe a little asterisk when kind of defined underneath it that we missed a
It's
certain.
like Cal Ripken's streak. He missed it because
Yeah.
of the strike, but
Exactly.
he still kept the streak.
Thank you. That's,
Yes.
I like that. A better way. But yeah, so we had it at Rock and Bowl. In fact, David Dawson Jr.
You know him, right?
Yeah.
I heard that
They
guy.
got
I heard he gives pretty good talk.
They got like
Yeah.
35 kids or something, I heard.
Something like
you got,
that.
You got like 95 grandkids, I
I
heard.
have
like
I have
this.
15. I have 15
It goes
grandkids.
like this with kids. You have 1, 2, 3, and I think it's 12 or 10 or 35. Like people lose track.
It kind of doesn't matter after 3,
Right,
right?
exactly.
You just go numb. Yeah.
So no, but we had our event. It was a great opportunity for people to get together. It's always a great night. Like I look at it and I'm like, do we need to change things up? Do we need to do something different? But I like. One, it's not broken, so I'm not going to fix it. And two, it's like everybody comes, and you have so many different people from so many different areas coming together under one roof. It's really beautiful, and we have great presentations. Again, Kate and David did a phenomenal job just sharing their story. And
Did Kate complain about her in-laws? I heard she had problems with them.
No.
She meant to just
No,
once or twice.
Okay. I was just wondering. I heard things. That's all.
No, they did great. But
Yeah, I
it's
just kind of was. I was over there glaring at her from the corner. So,
Drinking. I know.
It's our right, exactly. It's Faith and Marriage's big fundraiser, our real big annual fundraiser, and we ask groups to sponsor the lanes. But it's a great night. Fun, food, frames, faith. It's good stuff.
Well, I
Fellowship.
like all that.
Yeah.
Fun food, frames, faith.
Jason Angелette,
Praise
David Dawson. Hey, you're listening to Drive Time. Need your help to keep this apostolate on the air, to keep these stations growing. 855-341-5199. To make a donation, that's 855-341-5199. And go online. We make it easy to donate there. That's ccradio.help. That's ccradio.help. You're listening to Drive Time.
This is Dr. Guy Cresson. With my partner, Dr. Brian Miller, we are Bucktown Dental Care in the shadows of St. Louis King of France Church in Metairie. My sister Diane Cresson Swing is a hygienist. My brother Russell Cresson is an orthodontist. Bucktown Dental Care, 1569 Lake Avenue since 1980. 504-831-6900. On the web at bucktowndentalcare.com and on Facebook. We would love to have you as part of our dental family. Bucktown Dental Care, guiding you to better health.
Underwriting of programming on Catholic Community Radio is generously provided through the courtesy of the Peyton Falgout Band. Maryland Campers is a proud supporter of Catholic Community Radio since 2013. Known nationally, Maryland Campers is right here at home and offers RVs, fifth wheels, and motor coaches from names like Cardinal, Flagstaff, and many others. Over 30 acres of RVs and hundreds of makes and models. Sales and service personnel have the experience to serve you. Maryland Campers with 2 locations on I-12 in Ponchatoula and I-12 in Holder. Maryland Campers on the web at marylandcampers.com.
This is Franciscan Father Greg Friedman for the Catholic Communication Campaign with a message about faithful citizenship. When I go to vote on Election Day, I'm often given an informational flyer urging me to vote a straight ticket or party line. But for Catholics, voting according to our values is more complex. The Scriptures and church teaching provide the framework for choosing what is true and good. The document, Forming Consciences for Faithful Citizenship, from the U.S. bishops, is a guide to Catholic political responsibility. It's not a voter's scorecard of issues, nor is it meant to make Catholics single-issue voters. Instead, the bishops teach that a commitment to the dignity of human life and protecting human dignity is our highest priority. They offer a guide to help us form our consciences with principles which can inform our choices at the ballot box. For more, go to faithfulcitizenship.org.
Help save lives by supporting Bridge House, Grace House Spectacular Thrift Stores. Your donation of furniture and home goods provides bargains for those needing used furnishings at a good price. We have good stuff. We'll even come pick up your donation. 504-525-3130, 7901 Airline Highway and 4243 Earhart Boulevard. Did we mention we have good stuff? Bridge House, Grace House Spectacular Thrift Stores.
A&M Container Sales and Rentals is proud to support Catholic Community Radio across the Gulf South and encourages other Catholic business owners to do the same.
A&M Container knows that Catholic Community Radio is where you'll get the news from a Catholic perspective, while keeping you up to date on news from the Vatican as well. It's also a great way to stay in touch with the local church community.
A&M Container is your dependable source for on-site storage solutions since 2002.
On the web at andmcontainer.com.
If you're looking for that special and unique gift, be it rosaries, statues, handcrafted art, or jewelry, stop by the Shepherd Staff Gift Shop at Sister Dulcie's Ministry, located on the grounds of Cypress Springs Mercedarian Prayer Center, 17560 George O'Neill Road. Remember, when you shop at the Shepherd Staff Gift Shop, you're shopping with a purpose. Shepherd Staff Gift Shop is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
It's Drive Time on Catholic Community Radio. Ignite those phones at 855-341-5199. Or make your online donation at ccradio.help.
And thanks to the Catholic Community Radio Orchestra, you're listening to Drive Time. I'm Mark Shafisi along with Jason Angeletta of the Wellwoods and the president of Catholic Community Radio, David Dawson. Again, those numbers to donate, 855-341-5199. That's 855-341-5199. Donate online at ccradio.help. That's ccradio.help. And Jason, always been a great friend of this station, passionate about these airwaves, about what we're doing here. Why is it important for people to pick up the phone and, if they can, to contribute a little bit?
Well, I mean, what you've been allowing me to do, I've been able to talk all this time about faith in marriage, about the importance of faith in marriage, but also the work that we're doing with the Rock and Bowl, with the retreats. All of that is possible because of this TV station. It's TV because we have cameras too.
Yeah.
So it's TV and radio station here with Catholic Community Radio. So it's a huge blessing for what we do because we can't do everything. I don't have like this amazing branch to be able to lean onto that allows the word to get out like y'all can. Y'all are invested. Y'all are equipped. Y'all have all the things here that allows for things that like what I do to get out. So it allows other areas, like you just talked about the retreat that's coming up at the Archdiocese Retreat Center. Like they don't have a radio station, but they, in a sense, they do because they have y'all.
Right.
And so every parish, every ministry in Baton Rouge, New Orleans area listening has a station that they can turn to say, hey, we're raising funds for this group. We're looking to rebuild here. We're have a great event. We're going to have a parish mission. We're going to be, all of those things can be proclaimed to groups outside of their area and even within their area because of this radio station. So to me, I feel like we need this more than ever. We need to be able to proclaim the good news. We need to be able to invite people to what's going on, because a lot of times people, we're also trying to reach those who are not going into the pews, who are not able to drive up and be there. So they can do that in a sense by listening in. They can find out what's going on and where to go.
Right. It's one of the main reasons we got this started, because there was so much going on.
Yes,
that I would find out later that I missed.
Yeah,
and it was driving me nuts. Okay, but I think we need a town square.
Right.
To say this is coming up all over and we have so much going on.
Exactly.
In the Gulf South. I mean, we're living our Catholic faith, and there's a lot going on, and we don't want anybody to miss that.
No,
right?
I remember when I was teaching one time, one of the students, this was after Katrina, and the student said something along the lines of like, why doesn't the Catholic Church do more for people who are struggling after Katrina?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, we're doing a whole lot. There's just so much going on. Like, they are serving the poor. They're going out to communities. But the thing was that they didn't hear about it because they didn't know what was going on. And so it's an opportunity to just help others know, not just like, hey, look what we're doing, like we're doing great stuff, but when you know about the resources out there, you know where to turn to when you are in need, or someone else who's in need. Like we were talking about the Retrovive program. Maybe somebody was listening today and they heard about this ministry that they didn't hear about before for couples in crisis, that they can now say, hey, look, maybe for themselves or maybe for somebody that they know, that they can say, hey, I was listening to the radio and they were talking about this retreat ministry called, I think, Retrovive. It's for couples who are struggling with their marriage. Maybe that's something that you can look into. Maybe that's something that I can look into. So that is a powerful opportunity that we can happen because of what Catholic Community Radio provides.
David Dawson, as you've grown this ministry and established it, in fact, 6-9 AM is coming up on its 10-year anniversary, going on the air in December. What has been the feedback from pastors, et cetera, with the open mic you've given them this decade?
One of my favorites is I'd gone to a diaconate ordination at the cathedral in New Orleans, and Deacon Laurent became a deacon because of Catholic radio.
Wow,
he was listening, and it made him grow in his faith, and then he made his decisions. And so it was just that right there is one of the best feedbacks I'd ever heard. Okay, but then we were always hearing about people stumbling across us on the radio station. Oh, by the way, let me make an announcement. There's a lot of people that don't know this yet, and WLAE is involved. We have a new FM signal in New Orleans, okay? So if you're in the CBD and you go east from the CBD, you're going to pick up 101.5. And the reason I say LAE is involved is because we're hanging on your tower, okay, in Chalmette, okay? It's a low-power FM, but we're really excited about that because hey, this is what we're trying to do, is reach as many people as possible, okay, for everything that Jason was talking about. We have the Father John Ricardo Catholic Answers Live, things that help people grow in their faith, okay, and that's why we're here. This is what we're doing.
And
this
you need
for.
money to be able to do this, right? To have the good sound equipment, to have all the good visuals, to have all the opportunities to tap into towers, and the content like that has money tied behind it.
Yes.
And so that's why we do Drive Time. And so if you can pick up the phone and call 855-341-5199, you can be a participant. You can participate. You can join the team, even though that you're not on the payroll. Your gift to us, to this radio station, allows for more of this to continue and for more of it to grow. Because in technology, things are going to be needing to be updated constantly. Things break down. We need repairs. We need more. It's always going to be something. But to allow the sound to come out clear, to allow the sound to go out far, and to allow the sound to be strong in content, please pick up those phones, 855-341-5199. Again, you can go on the radio, or the online at ccradio.help.
It's part of the Great Commission that Jesus gave before he rose to his heavenly Father, And it's a way to evangelize the people that you won't meet on this side of eternity.
I thought you were going with a joke on this one.
No, you were getting ready. No. Give me 30 seconds, sir. Getting those now.
Right, to go out to all the nations to proclaim the good news. And if you've got a microphone, which, praise be to God, we have one.
right now,
Let's do it.
And again, those numbers, 855-341-5199. Help keep this station on the air, keep these stations on the air, and not only that, to keep it growing. United in Love, Jason, established years ago. How's it going? Is it spreading throughout the land?
So that's a parish-based marriage enrichment series where we're inviting couples to come together at their parish, maybe in a small group setting, where they can take the kit, the parish kit, or the home study kit of the United in Love, United in Christ series. It's like 6 date nights that you can do in the parish. So we try to foster again the importance, just like we see on the retreats, couples coming together. That's a beautiful, refreshing opportunity for couples to see other couples walking together, and so it's a joining together, and it's beautiful. However, because of COVID, we also noticed that there were some issues with people getting back together, so we ended up making, not only do we have the parish kit for if you want to do a large group study, for you want to do a private home study with some couples, you can do the home study, but there's also a United at Home that's just for the two of the husband and the wife to do just on their own at their pace with the resources they provide. We send them electronically, all the things online. So there's really no excuse. If you're looking for something, you're like, well, there's nothing at my parish, or I don't want to start something myself, which we do have resources to help people do that, to start and all that from start to finish. But if you're just like, hey, look, let's just something my wife and I or my husband and I that we want to do, you can go to United Love at Home series, and it does that for you.
Great.
Yeah, praise God.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You guys were mentioning a little bit earlier about having microphones. Okay. Yeah. And well, I know we're about to go to break, so let's make sure we get this information out. It's 855-341-5199. That's 855-341-5199. You guys know you always have microphones. Okay. In other words, you do, and I'm because you have a lot that you need to share. My wife and I, because of Catholic radio, I mean, I gotta listen. It's my job, right? But I knew about the Willwoods retreat, and we went on it, and it was wonderful. Let's see, it was in August, I believe it was in August, and it was fantastic. It was at the Abbey. Yeah. The new improved Abbey. Yeah. The food was outstanding.
Did you steal a towel?
I did not steal a
I'm just
towel.
checking. I know how you are
Abbey.
sometimes.
You can't do that at the Abbey.
But I know you. I know you. He doesn't know you. I know you.
A lot of cool stuff at the gift shop too. Okay. No. I
did you
buy
pay
things.
for the stuff at the gift shop?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
They inventoried after you left.
Anyway, we need you to call. We definitely need your money this time, because I can tell you right now, we are feeling the effects of the economy.
What has been
right
some
now.
of the challenges for you to keep this thing going, David?
Oh my goodness, our energy bill just from our transmitters has skyrocketed. I can tell you. Also, our donations are down. So, I mean, we have to keep this stuff going. I mean, it's going to be tough for us to grow. Right now, we may just go into survival mode. We have to do what we have to do. Okay? So, every dollar that is contributed is spent. Okay? We're not socking it away in some big old trust or anything like that.
It's not going to Bitcoin.
We never have. This is a faith-based business. Okay. We have faith that you will support us. So, please call 855-341-5199.
You're listening to Drive Time on your Catholic radio station, Catholic Community Radio.
Hi, I'm Chad Olivier, certified financial planner, CEO of Olivier Group. My wife Rose and I and our 4 sons are parishioners of St. George Catholic Church. Olivier Group was founded in 2002 with the goal of helping families with all aspects of financial planning to protect your family. We do this by using a team approach with a personal touch, always acting in the client's best interest. Life by design, not by default. Visit our website at oliviergroup.com.
Cetera Advisor Networks, LLC, member FINRA, SIPC, CWM, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor.
St. Mary's Books and Gifts, the little bookstore with a big heart and a thirsting desire to spread the good news. 225-272-4030. Laura Manderfield Krantz Gifts St. Mary's Books and Gifts is a longtime supporter of Catholic Community Radio. St. Mary's Books and Gifts, located on the corner of Florida and Sherwood Forest Boulevard, 225-272-4030. 4030. St. Mary's Books and Gifts.
Security is knowing that your payment was processed, your check deposited, your business handled. At Home Bank, we offer the technology you need to have peace of mind wherever you are. So go on, roam, wander. You have the freedom. With Home Bank's mobile app and account notifications, you'll never have to wonder what's happening with your money. We have the tech you expect and the service you deserve. For over 112 years, we've been good for business, good for life. Home Bank, member FDIC.
Delivering customized services while developing lasting client relationships is what sets Olent Group One Solution apart. As an independently owned agency for over 25 years, the foundation of Olent Group's success is the commitment to help individuals and businesses maximize and protect their economic potential by providing personal attention, quality products, and superior services. Olent Group offers employee benefit consulting, financial services, property and casualty, and specialized insurance for emergency services. Visit olentgroup.com and see how our family protects yours. Olent Group, one solution, helping address your needs today and for many years to come.
Securities offered through Calton & Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA, SIPC, OSJ, 2701 North Rocky Point Drive, Suite 1000, Tampa, Florida, 33607, 813-264-0440. Olent Group, Olent Financial Group, Nassau Olent Benefits Consulting, Olent Porsche Insurance are not owned or controlled by Calton & Associates Incorporated.
PillPrint.com.
South Louisiana's own online print shop.
PillPrint.com.
For your school or business printing, mailing, banners, and promotional items.
PillPrint.com.
PillPrint.com is proud to support Catholic Community Radio.
PillPrint.com.
Hi, I'm Chloe with Fisher & Sons Jewelers at the corner of West Esplanade and Transcontinental in Metairie, and we are proud supporters of Catholic Community Radio. With a wide selection, we have custom-made jewelry during those special times in the life of any Catholic. From baptismal and First Communion rosaries, confirmation gifts, and that special matrimonial engagement ring, or even a simple but special holy medal for a birthday or anniversary. Fisher & Sons Jewelers in Metairie, where the unusual is commonplace.
What does it take to become a St. Michael High warrior? 6th, 7th, and 8th grade prospective students and their families are invited to find out during the St. Michael the Archangel High School Open House. Wednesday, October 26th from 4 to 7 p.m. Come discover the difference in Catholic education and why you should join the St. Michael family. Reserve your tour now at smhsbr.org. That's smhsbr.org.
It's Drive Time on Catholic Community Radio. Ignite those phones at 855-341-5199. Or make your online donation at ccradio.help.
4 lines are open right now, so there's no waiting. If you want to dial in, you'll have one of our volunteer operators take your call at 855-341-5199. And it's toll free from anywhere you can hear my voice. 855-341-5199. Or if you want to donate online, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, around the clock, you can go straight to ccradio.help. ccradio.help will get you directly to a donate window, and it doesn't send you off to a different website and other browsers start opening up. We're not confiscating information and stuff. No. In fact, it's Father Chris Decker, our director of mission here at Catholic Community Radio, who came up with this method. So it's safe, secure, count on it, and your donations go to what Dave says they go to. The man can strangle a dollar bill. He can, it's like...
it's a Jack Benny radio.
I have no choice.
I know. Yeah.
But, we have had to do some interesting maneuvers lately because of the suddenly huge bills that have come in. Has caught us off guard. So that at the same time, we have had people call and say, or people email us and say, I'm afraid I have to make some decisions. My gas bill is way too high. We totally understand that,
sure.
you know.
Sure.
We could always use your prayers. You know, that's the most important thing we can get. But I'm here to tell you, it will be your investment, and it will be well spent. For what we do here is really helping feed a lot of hungry people.
Well, that's a very good point. Yes, indeed. We have some folks that went online to ccradio.help and made a donation. They're helping us out, and we really appreciate that. Diane from Metairie, donation of $30. And here's another thing. They're helping that listeners that want to make a online donation. There's a credit fee that we have to pay for normally.
Yeah.
So you further help Catholic Community Radio by opting to pay for that fee. Technically, Diane donated $31.90.
Thank you.
And Catholic Community Radio receives the $30. Mm-hmm. And also we have an anonymous donation from Madisonville of $100 plus the fee.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So thank you very much for your gift and for your love and your support of Catholic Community Radio. We greatly appreciate that. So the phone lines are open. We've got operators ready to take your call. These are volunteers giving of their time here today. This is the final half hour. Let's make that push. Get to $5,000 for this day, and we do it with your help.
Amen.
Again, those numbers to donate, 855-341-5199. That's 855-341-5199. Like Jeff said, go online to donate. It's easy at ccradio.help. David Dawson, Catholic Man Night's coming up.
Yes, it is. This is our, oh gosh, I have to figure what annual it is. Sixth annual.
Yes.
Okay. Sixth. Oh, there it is right there in front of me. It's November the 2nd, and this is at White Oak. I keep saying plantation, but White Oak Gardens. No.
Estate and Gardens. Right?
Estate and Gardens. Thank you very much. It's
looks
John
amazing.
Pulse's place.
8 times the charm, David.
There you go.
Okay.
Right.
You know, I put the thing on, and I can't even pronounce
I'm right
it.
there.
And
When,
it's
when
in
Mark
front
was
of
asking
him.
me questions earlier, I was like going onto my website.
And look, our featured guest will be Coach Paul Maneri, or former LSU
Well, he's still
baseball
a coach. He's just not working.
Yeah.
He's still
And
a
oh
coach.
my
He's always
gosh,
coach.
like I said, we had a
National
little
championship winning coach.
Amen. That's right. And he is delightful. He tells some of the best stories, and I think he will talk about his faith. He's a man of faith, and he will talk all about that too. We also have Fraternity of the Leaf. If you join the Fraternity of the Leaf, it's $250 per ticket, but that is a special event held a little beforehand to where you get to taste some of John Folse's distilled spirits. He has whiskey, he has rum.
The recipe, yeah.
Yeah. Look, and he will give you a private tour of that, and then you get to meet and talk to Coach Maneri. And so we had a lot of guys come and do that last year, and they're coming back this year. Most everybody that has come is coming back. And then the event of the Catholic Man Night involves a strolling buffet to where John Foles has spread out food all over the grounds. Okay, and I mean it is roast pig. Jeff, help me out. It was oysters. He had oysters.
Yes.
He had charbroiled oysters out there, and so you just walking around, visiting with the guys. You're having a great time. Okay, and then you're sampling all of this food, his gumbos. You know how John Foles cooks. You know,
I'd be loitering by the roast pig.
Oh my gosh!
I'd probably get there and stay.
It was gorgeous.
It's allowed.
Yes. You can come. So we do that, and then we all wind up as you know, as we've been visiting with each other. We have plenty of time to do that, and then Coach Maneri is going to give a little talk. We have cigars. Regina cigars, which are wonderful. We have wine. It's just good fellowship for Catholic men. And let me tell you, we're lousy at getting together and doing that. Women do that all the time, and they do a great job. Yeah. But we're lousy at it. But boy, when we do, we have a good time.
I mean, this sounds amazing.
It's fun. It
sounds
so
amazing.
much fun.
So I've got like my little men's group, and I'm going to make sure that I send this invitation to all the guys, because that would be great, because we do a lot of great work, disciplines and prayer and readings and reflections, but we also need to make sure that we're coming together and fellowship and grow in that way too. So this sounds like a great night.
We don't stay too late, Jason, because we have guys that drive in from the North Shore and from New Orleans to participate.
I want to get a carpool together. We can jump in in
that.
one car
Yes.
and roll out and do that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
We're not going to keep you up late. It's a work night, and so that's why we started, not as late as most people do. And at the same time, Jeff and I have to get up at the crack of dawn the next day too.
Right.
So we just,
a
it's
responsible
a lot of fun.
Catholic man's night. I like
Responsible.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's November 2nd. And Wednesday, November 2nd.
And how do they get tickets, David?
You want to go to ccradio.live. That's ccradio.live. Or you can go to catholicman.ccradio.live. Either way, we're going to get you there, okay? Yeah. Or call us here. Call us right now, 855-341-5199. Say, I have a donation for you. And by the way, how do I get to Catholic Man Night? We'll put you in on all of that.
Speaking of Coach Maneria, both the NOLA boys are in the playoffs.
Yes.
Austin, the catcher with San Diego, and Aaron, the top starting pitcher with Philadelphia.
Right.
So, they both can't be in the World Series, but hopefully one of them makes it to the World Series.
Right. That's
so
right.
they're both in the National League.
Austin's visited us quite a few times. We've had him on our morning show, and he's another man of faith, and we're really proud of him and how far he's gone.
No, he really persevered in the minors.
He did.
And now he's a starting catcher for the Padres.
Starting catcher for the Padres, that's right.
That's
doing really well.
Drive time, the numbers to donate, 855-341-5199. That's 855-341-5199. Dave, we also talked during the break, talk about the FM signals in Baton Rouge that have strengthened the reach up here in the capital city.
We pretty much cover Baton Rouge now, all the way, I would say from Zachary, all the way down east, south, and east. We go out to the Dujubin Crossing. I would say our other signal goes that far. You have two signals in Baton Rouge. They're both lower power FMs. But if you just go to 105 and start searching around there, if you can't remember the number, it's 105.9 in the eastern part of the parish and 105.1 in the rest of the parish. In fact, if you're coming in from the south or the east, okay, on I-10 or 12, you're going to pick up 105.9. All right. As you head to the 10-12 split, right when you're coming into town, a 10-12 split, you're going to hear that fading out. Well, then just dial up a little bit, 105.1, and you'll pick us up for the rest of the way. So that's what we have in Baton Rouge right now, along with 1380 AM. In New Orleans, we have 690 AM, which, I mean, you can get from Baton Rouge all the way to, I want to say, Pensacola. Jeff, you've probably taken it even further than that.
Pensacola? No, even beyond that.
I've heard the 690 signal in Florida, and I just kept it on 690 driving here from the North Shore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the folks that live in New Orleans East, we have a low power FM, 101.5. I know we're throwing a lot of numbers out there. Call us up,
What's the square root of that?
Yeah, no,
you don't know that?
But I mean, anytime an available window of opportunity comes up for us to reach more people, we're going to do it. We're going to go for it, And sometimes, it's a small window. Sometimes it's a low power FM. We'll find somebody in that area is going to get us a little clearer, and they're going to get us 24 hours. So, wow, I'm hearing music already.
That means you need to say some
We're
numbers.
in the home stretch.
That's it.
855-341-5199. We need your donations. This is very, very important to us. 855-341-5199 or go to ccradio.help. You can do that for the rest of the day.
You're listening to your Catholic radio station, Catholic Community Radio.
I'm Scott L. Smith, estate planning attorney, and I'm an underwriter of Catholic Community Radio. I help individuals, families, and businesses with estate planning and successions, creating wills, trusts, and powers of attorney, with offices in Baton Rouge and New Roads. I'm a husband, father of 5, Catholic author, and Grand Knight of the Knights of Columbus in New Roads. I'm attorney Scott L. Smith. You can reach me at 225-718-5334 and on the web at smithlawfirmla.com.
Louisiana Bar Association ad filing number LA21-12335.
Lord Wellington Investments is owned by Greg Kennedy, CPA, a longtime friend and supporter of Catholic Community Radio. Lord Wellington Investment serves all of your investment, financial, and tax needs in South Louisiana. From 401k rollovers to financial and tax planning, it's Lord Wellington Investments. Greg Kennedy says, invite others to join you in listening to Catholic Community Radio. Lord Wellington Investments, 225-292-5118.
Hi, I'm Father Matthew Dunn. Join me for the Baton Rouge Youth March for Life Benefit Dinner and Silent Auction, or Pro Vita Divine Mercy, Wednesday, November 16th at St. Michael High School. This inspirational night raises scholarships for youth and religious to attend the March for Life in Washington, D.C. This year's keynote speaker is abortion survivor Dustin Bertrand. So join us for the Pro Vita Divine Mercy Dinner. For tickets, visit youthmarchforlife.org.
This is a Papal Minute.
Hadrian IV. Hadrian was born Nicholas Breakspear in England around the year 1100. He was a monk and an unsuccessful abbot when he went to Rome in 1145 and came to the attention of Pope Eugenius, who sent him to assist the development of the church in Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. He became pope in 1154 and immediately faced an uprising of Romans not happy at all about an English pontiff. Hadrian spent his entire pontificate caught between the territorial ambitions of the German king Frederick Barbarossa from the north and William of Sicily from the south. He died without ever resolving the conflict. This has been a Papal Minute.
Catholic Art and Gifts, 6184 Florida Boulevard, is a proud sponsor of Catholic Community Radio. Catholic Art and Gifts has sacramental items as well as supplies for church and clergy. Catholic Art and Gifts also stocks the latest books from Catholic authors, plus icons and gifts for all occasions. You will always receive a warm, heartfelt welcome from the staff. Catholic Art and Gifts, 6184 Florida Boulevard, 225-926-1216. On the web at Zieglers.com.
Hi, I'm Patrick Shane, part of the fifth generation of Jacob Shane & Son Funeral Home, and we're proud supporters of Catholic Community Radio. I grew up on the lakefront, went to St. Francis Cabrini and Brother Martin. Now I head up my family's funeral business. Catholic families and clergy trust us to care for their loved ones according to traditions they live by and love. Come visit us in our historic home on Canal Street across from Mandina's, or call us at 504-482-2111. That's 504-482-2111.
Halloween is right around the corner, and the Heavenly Donut now has spooky Halloween king cakes made fresh daily. These Halloween king cakes are great to boo your child's teacher, your business associates, friends, and family. The Heavenly Donut spooky Halloween king cake comes in plain, Bavarian cream, cinnamon, and chocolate. Remember, there's boudin kolache trays too that will put a smile on any witch's face. The Heavenly Donut, I-10 and Highland Road, Baton Rouge.
It's Drive Time on Catholic Community Radio. Ignite those phones at 855-341-5199. Or make your online donation at ccradio.help.
All right, just posing for a picture. You'll see that in the Inquirer. It is Drive Time. Numbers to donate, 855-341-5199. I like the way you gave up those teeth. A good smile, David. I like that.
You like that?
Donate online at ccradio.help. That is ccradio.help. Home stretch, 2-minute drill. We want to get to that 5,000. You can only do it with your help at 855-341-5199. Or again, online at ccradio.help. Don't forget about the coffee club. We feel like a Price is Right model right now, but Dollar Day, get this defibrillator. That's it, and the coffee mug, and there's more.
Well,
it's
what else do they have, Mark?
River Road Coffee. You get the tumbler, you get the mug, a copy of Beautiful Hope, and the signed print of Jacob Zumo's Our Lady of Prompt Succor. And we have to thank her for her intercession for hopefully a hurricane-free hurricane season down here in southeast Louisiana. In studio, David Dawson. He's the president of Catholic Community Radio. So if you like it, Call David. If you don't like it, call him twice. But David Dawson is the president of Catholic Community Radio. And Jason Angelette, he's with Faith and Marriage with the Willwoods community. And Jason, tell me about dating well.
So, best place to go to our website and check out more information on this. It's faithandmarriage.org and Dating Well. So, basically, Dr. Mario, praise God, put together this amazing series, and thanks be to God because of the Women's Giving Circle in the Archdiocese of New Orleans that helped to fund this project. Mario put together a grant, and he was able to use that money to really make this thing possible. So, if you go on the website, you can check it out. It's an online course that people can take. It's primarily, I guess, directed for kind of the 17, 18-year-old to maybe 30s, whatever like that. It's singles who are looking at trying to, I guess, dive deeper in what does it mean to date and to date well, right? And so there's so many things I think, obviously, we've been living in an environment for a long time where marriage is not venerated. Marriage is seen as an obstacle. Marriage is under attack. Love's under attack. God's under attack. Faith is under attack. And it's so much more about like me, like it's all about your feelings and emotions, and it doesn't really tap into what is love, what is the purpose of dating, what's the point of dating, what is this leading to, what are things that I should be asking, what are things that I should be aware of, what are things that I should be doing, and it provides a place, a resource to help couples, help individuals kind of navigate these really difficult waters, especially now more than ever during this day and age.
All right, Catholic Dating for Dummies. Give me a couple highlights, a couple of bullet points of maybe how as parents I mean, you have an 18-year-old. Right. I have a 22-year-old and a 26-year-old. How, as parents, that we can help our children navigate this and give them sound advice?
Obviously, this is geared towards for singles, like I said, 18 to 30 something to whatever. But I think if you go on the website, you can actually see one of the courses and you can see the lineup. Like there's lessons on the 5 stages of a relationship. Just start off with that, right? And then dating as discernment. You're not. Are you ready for dating? Question mark. A thing on dating apps, friendships, the first date, when to commit, navigating differences, when to talk about what, issues of pornography in dating, long-distance relationships, how to know if the relationship is going well, arguments, chastity and physical lines, when is it time to break up, is she the one, engagement, and then there's a little epilogue on marriage. So like he provides so much that I think that even if like couples, married couples with kids, if they're just like, okay, like I want to learn something more about this whole thing, maybe there's something I can impart. Maybe after going through it, you can kind of maybe pick up some pointers to say to help maybe encourage, or maybe you can as a gift say, hey, listen, I wish I had, I did this myself. I wish I had something like this when I was your age. You know, and then here you go. This is for you, and it's all online. Here's the access code or whatever, and this allows you that time to go on your time to go through the course.
I think by the grace of God, we have beautiful wives that love us very much, and it was
we
didn't have this, so
yeah.
we that was by the grace of God. By the grace of God, of course, it will be that way for anyone else, but this will certainly help.
Yeah, big time. I mean, we all come into marriage with our own baggages and brokenness and things like that. But if there's a way that you could kind of like prepare the ground a little better, to get ready to avoid some of the hardships and the difficulties, things that like could have been dealt with earlier but didn't get dealt with, and then because of that it festered into something bigger. This is something to kind of help out with that. I mean, I know we're never going to be perfect, right?
No.
But there's a way that we can prepare ourselves better for the future.
Sure.
And this is an investment that I think is not only like, again, don't just look at our own references of our generation,
right?
But like the generation of the kids nowadays are, I think, even more under attack, more pressures, more distractions. And so they need more help. And so here's this beautiful thing that Dr. Mario put together with his years of experience in counseling and therapy sessions, working with individuals, working with couples, his understanding and experience in the faith, and then being able to combine the two together and putting together something that was really, you can also tell, I mean, he's also a dad who's got now a child in college, and he's got three of the boys lined up in high school and things like that. So he's probably thinking too of not just for others, but also too for what would he want his sons to know.
Right.
And so this is a great project put together by a great man with a great heart, looking to really strengthen couples and relationships.
And they can get at the marriageandfamily.org.
You go to
link to that.
Correct, faithandmarriage.org. It's called Dating Well, and the whole course is available. You can get it for $49.99. Again, it might sound like a lot off the $50, but if you look at it, you're going through, 21 sessions. 21 sessions that each one's, I think, maybe about 20-ish minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Great content, great videos, a great source. And you can also connect with Dr. Mario, reach out to him, ask questions, so you're not left there alone.
$49. That's, you spend $200 a month for cable for 200 channels and nothing to watch.
Here's the thing: how many wasted dates, right, could you avoid?
Yes.
By just learning that you're going to save at least the money when you go through the course, versus like going through all these dates and like spending how much money taking somebody out where you could have just nipped it in the bud a lot earlier, or maybe really put your focus on somebody much sooner,
or avoided the emotional damage because you were with something that just wasn't going to work for whatever reason. Yeah. People aren't on the same page faith-wise or whatever.
Exactly. We're not self-made men and women. We need to be able to tap into those resources and abilities of others and insights from others that helps us to kind of go along the way. Great athletes do that. They lean on their coaches. They lean on their trainers to help them grow better. And this is a great resource for couples who are looking to grow stronger in their relationship.
Kind of a game plan.
It's a game plan.
So as a relationship grows, you're not also blindsided by certain issues because you've actually done a little research on it ahead of time.
You get because so many times I think in marriage too, it's funny on the marriage evaluations, a lot of times when couples who are speaking on the retreats, they'll say things like, wow, like the couple maybe sharing their story, shared about their problems, like, oh, we almost as if like they're saying, I thought we were the only ones who struggled.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
And it's like, whoa. Like, what did you think marriage was? Did you think that it was this like kind of Disney, off to the sunset and they lived happily ever after? Or was it the day they began to work even harder to grow stronger in their love for other with difficulty and hardship, but by the grace of God, it was possible?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Beautiful. We need to give out that number. Mark?
Magic numbers are 855-341-5199. Keep the gospel on the free radio in New Orleans and Baton Rouge and the Gulf South, 855-341-5199 to keep Catholic Community Radio on the air, to keep Wake Up on the air, to keep the Mass on the air, to keep great Catholic apologetics on the air like Catholic Answers. Hey, that's brought to you by you.
Yeah.
It's brought to you by you. We have some underwriters, but it's not enough. We need you. We need your prayers. And in these tough economic times, and believe me, we know they're tough, if you can, please share some of your treasure. And you can do that by dialing 855-341-5199. Or go online and donate. Father Chris has made it easy. You can go to ccradio.help.
And as the pledge drive ends, which is going to in mere minutes of 3 days of our pledge drive is ending, you can always go to ccradio.help. We're always there, and you can always donate that way. We'll certainly not turn you down after the pledge drive is over.
Your money's not going to expire at 12:01, right?
No.
Okay, just checking. Okay.
Oh, and I can tell you right now, we do appreciate everyone who has donated, because some folks, and I can see by some of the donations that it's not easy, especially in these times. So I really, really appreciate anything that anybody can give. No amount is too small. So please, 855-341-5199 or ccradio.help.
I have one donation that just came in.
Okay.
It's anonymous from someone in Baton Rouge, and it's a check for $500.
Oh, my goodness.
That's great.
Pushing us closer to that $5,000 mark.
Thank you
Very, very much for your love. And we talk about one of the good things that we have going here at Catholic Community Radio, community's our middle name, is the way that we unify the church community, because we let everybody know what's going on.
Yes.
And the old saying, if you want to get the word out, you telegraph, telephone, or tell a woman. Well, Gabby Smith is our woman. Yes, you can get in touch with Gabby. She'll tell everybody.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the new Marvel heroes. I've seen that. Yeah, that movie's coming out next week.
Okay. Poor Gabby.
She's got the Telewoman Cave in Mississippi. I can see that. Yeah. From New Roads. Yeah. With strange powers. Yes.
Right. Anyway, you sent her the information. If you go to ccradio.live and you want to submit an event for your church or organization, you do it. Just send her the information. It goes directly to Gabby, and she immediately puts it on our calendar.
She's got a Telewoman cycle?
Stop it.
Wow.
That girl had a cycle.
Wow. Okay.
Did you get one of those, David?
I tell you,
No?
I just picturing the
Telewoman
superhero
pose.
super suit.
Slides down and puts that suit on. Go to Telewoman Cave.
I want to thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it.
Great being with you guys.
Mark and Jason, thank you very much. Everybody working behind the scenes, I can't thank y'all enough. Karen back there switching the cameras, trying to make us look good. And Jeff Blackwell making us sound good. There's no doubt about that. Albert DuPont in New Orleans. Gabby, of course. Damien, everybody else who's joining us. Getting his air fixed, which is,
important.
Very, very important.
Oh, yeah.
All the folks that fed us. I want to thank River Road Coffee, The Heavenly Donut, True Blue Water, Portobello's Italian Grill. We're going to be eating that today. We've had Syrop's Cafe already, and City Group Hospitality has benefited us tremendously food-wise. We've all gained a little weight this pledge drive. So thank you very much, Alicia Quibido. And everybody, all the volunteers that are back there behind the scenes, they do so much for us. So thank y'all all very, very much. Once again, they're still waiting by phones, though, and you have about 1 minute. 855-341-5199, ccradio.help. Again, thank you very much. Anything that you give will be well spent, and also we could certainly use your prayers, most importantly.
And remember, hey, you want to go eat lunch now? It's okay. You can donate after it. ccradio.help, ccradio.help. This is Catholic Community Radio. Thank you for your support, and thank you for praying for your Catholic radio station, Catholic Community Radio.
And Mass is coming up next at noon, both in New Orleans from St. Louis Cathedral and in Baton Rouge from Our Lady of Mercy. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
The heart of the church. From the heart of the Gulf South, WPYR.